Michelle here, Thrifting 101. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're stopping in. First, I'd like to say happy autumn to everybody. And today I'm going to be doing part 2 of a 3-part haul. This is going to be my milk glass haul. And yesterday we went to Titusville. We go maybe twice a month to pick up some groceries there. And we have a few stores we love to stop into. And we brought the iPad along this time and did a little in-store filming. We haven't done that in a while. I hope you enjoy. Picked these glass bake French bowls up at my local Goodwill. There were four for $2.99 and they were half price, so I paid about $1.50 for them. They're in great shape. And a lot of people refer to them actually as chili bowls or soup bowls, even though they were first produced as French bowls. They have what is called a log handle. It's kind of a flat handle here. And I know they're glass bake because of the pebble texture on the back, and usually glass bake is marked, but they did have pieces that were not marked, and a lot of people say that's when glass bake was in transition from the McKee company to the Jeanette company, and that happened between 1960 and 1961, and I believe those pieces are probably from that era. I saw this at the A1 thrift store, and it was $3. And it was hidden way in the back, and I'd never seen one before. I picked it up and looked it over. It's in really nice shape, but I'm not a big fan of the brown, so I did walk out without it. But I came back and did some research because I've never seen the brown with the white band. And I did go back and buy it for $3. And I found out that it's Americana brown, and it was produced between 1966 and 1969. And it started off just as a bowl by itself. But in 1968, Corning did a promotional, and they sold it off as a set of 4. And the set of 4 came in yellow, burnt orange, olive green, and this color brown. And that collection became known as the Early American Collection. Picked this up for 50 cents at one of my local thrift stores. It's Pyrex, and it was made in 1960 in the Verde or Green Cinderella pattern, and this is a 442. It's from a set of 4. This is a 1.5 quart, and it's in really sad shape, but I like to rescue Pyrex in really sad shape and clean them up. And actually on one of my Facebook groups, somebody suggested using Peak to clean them up. So I have a few pieces here I'm going to clean up, and I will let you know how they look when I'm done. Crazy Daisy, found it. Picked this up also at the Titusville Wood Nickel store, and kitchenware was 50% off, so I paid $4 for it, which is a little more than I would normally pay for it. But I don't have a lot in the spring blossom green pattern, and they produced this particular one between 1972 and 1978. They did make a later version of it between 1979 and 1981, and you can tell the difference between the older ones and the newer ones. This one is older because the leaves have they're 4-part fan shaped, and the newer ones are only 3-part. And this one needs a little loving, but there's no chips or cracks, and the graphics are really good. I picked up these 2 pieces of Pyrex Opal White, that's what it's called, at a local estate sale. And I usually don't go to estate sales that are run by companies because they are out there to make money and you don't usually get good deals. But I did pick up these 2 pieces. I paid $3.50 for them. And the bowl is in excellent condition. I don't think it's ever been used. And Pyrex started Opal White in 1949 and continued to 1986. And I had shown you this loaf pan or refrigerator dish actually previously, and I just wanted to show you again that the older Pyrex just has a circle on there. There's nothing more. It doesn't say Pyrex. It doesn't say anything. And if you find a piece like this with just a circle, you'll know that it is old Pyrex. I love these salt and pepper shakers. I picked them up half price at the Titusville wood and nickel store, so I paid $2 for the pair. I've never seen them before, and obviously they're in a foreign language. I did find out that they were made in Germany, and I don't know much about them other than that they're in really nice shape. And the logo on the bottom is a picture of two deer together, but I really couldn't find anything on them. But they're really cute and very retro. I found one. Awesome. I picked this up in Titusville at a thrift store, and I got so excited as soon as I saw it. It's in great shape. I did pay $8.50 for it, and that's okay because I don't plan on reselling it. And it's butterfly gold, pretty common pattern. It was produced between 1972 and 1978, and I'm just excited to have it. I don't have a casserole in Pyrex of any pattern this size. I picked up this milk glass vase. It's hand painted for 50 cents. It has no markings on it. I know nothing about it other than it's hand painted and it's really pretty. Even though this says Hamilton Beach on it, the Hamilton Beach mixing bowls, the milk glass bowls for their mixers, were all made by Pyrex. And this one is in magnificent shape. It looks like it's never even been used, and I do collect them. And this was made anywhere between the 50s and 70s. I really don't know. Some people even list it as the 30s, but I doubt it dates back that far. This was my first find of the week. I got it at the A+ thrift store. It's Amish butter print, 1957 to 1968. I do collect them. It's in mint condition, even though it doesn't have the lid, and it did not have a price on it. I asked the woman how much. She said 25 cents, and I couldn't get that quarter out fast enough. Ivory Swirl by Fire King, and the logo dates it to the late 50s to the late 60s, and it's in the Ivory Swirl pattern. I think I just said that, but I do have a few in the Ivory Swirl pattern, and I have some in the plain white. They are part of a set. This is number 4 of 5, and it's in pretty sad condition, but I'm hoping to clean it up when I do get my tube of Peak in the mail, and I'll let you know how well it cleans up. Paid a quarter for it. I picked this up for 50 cents in my local wood and nickel store, and it has a little funny story to it because I was into one of my Pyrex groups on Facebook the other day, or the day before I bought it actually, and somebody was talking about JAJ Pyrex. I had no idea what they were talking about. I went into the store, and sure enough, this said JAJ on it, and I knew then exactly what it was, and it's very pretty. The pattern is called Autumn Glory, and JAJ Pyrex is actually English Pyrex, and JAJ stands for James A. Joblin Company, and they started up in 1885 in the UK, and in 1921 they acquired the patent rights for Pyrex, so he's the one who did the Pyrex for 50 years over there in England, and I could probably sell this dish for about $7 if I decide not to keep it.
This weekend.
So that was part 2 of my haul. That was my milk glass haul. I hope you enjoyed it. And part 3 is going to be a little different for me. I'm going to be doing some Corningware, but mostly I'm going to be doing Pyrex Visionware, which I've never done before. And I found out a lot of good stuff about it that I want to pass on to you. So stay tuned. Have a great day, and we'll see you real soon. Today I'm
See me walk so straight and tall. I won't let my basket fall. Eyes ahead and don't look down. Keep that basket off the
different for me. I'm go. Yep.